This was me before the age of commerce. Look at me. Things changed once commerce came to the lands. Farmers could farm and not risk everything for a few clan coins. This is me after commerce. Much better.
What's up, everyone? This is Easy Street Gaming, bringing you the latest from Brutal Age. This is on commerce. This is what the totems are going to turn into. We'll go step by step on this. It's not really hard, but it's can be complex. Step 1: teleport next to 2 different totems. If you look on the screen, I had set up in the corner of the map to make it kind of easier for me. Step 2: click on the totem. Click on the gold trading post icon, then select trading. Once you do that, then it's going to bring you to the next screen, which is going to be set the march. It's going to set it for you. It's going to set the maximum amount of march that it can hold for you. In my case, it was 1,000 troops. I used T1. Then, as soon as you're set, you'll march off to the two different totems. Just be mindful of the load. Because so I had 13,000 load with that 1,000 troops. That can go way down if you use the wrong troops, and I'm not sure what T5 would do above T1. So step 4: once you're inside the totem, you're going to buy something from both of the totems. I just bought one item until it was sold out, or until I hit my max weight. Once you hit your max weight, leave the totem, then click return on the march, and your march will go straight back to your outpost. It's right next to the totem. Step 5 will be the first complete process before we've gone and bought from the totem and come back. This time we're going to go to the totem, sell what we've bought, and buy some more, and then come back. So it's going to be the complete process. And once you get this part down, you'll really understand it all. We cannot sell products back to the same totem we bought it from. We have to sell it to a different totem. That's the biggest thing. So let's walk through this one more time. We're going to start off every process by clicking on the totem first. Then you'll click on that gold icon and then select trading. You're going to select trading at the beginning of all these marches. Choose your march queue. Then the next part will be to choose exactly what you're going to sell back to the totem. So you click on one of those pluses. Then here's where they store all the stuff that you had bought. Remember, we sell to a different totem than we bought from. And I'm going to have an example for you in a few minutes here. It's going to be real simple to understand. Now you can check the prices, and you can check what's for sale inside each totem by clicking on that gold icon twice. And it will show you up top on the screen what they sell. And then they'll show you at the bottom of the screen what you can sell to them. And if it's in red, if you're bringing an item that's in red, that means that they're selling that item at that totem, and that you would have to sell it at a discount. So you don't want to sell it to them. So you can, looking at what is for sale, which is listed at the top of the screen, we know not to bring those 2 items. So one march at a time, we'll load up our carts, we'll send them to all the different totems. Once all the marches are inside the totems, then we'll go back to the first totem, and we'll click on the transaction button, which is right underneath the button we've been pressing the whole time. And that will bring us into a different screen where we can buy and sell all the products from inside the totems. But now I'll walk you through this one more time just to make sure you have the concept down. Once you get it, then it's going to be pretty simple, but it took me a minute to get it. I had to have a little bit of help. So to help visualize this, I've set up 2 totems next to each other here. You have one on the left that's 1 star, the one on the right's a 2 star. And from the 1 star totem, we bought the stone axes. And from the 2 star totem, we bought the flowers. So we have to sell the flowers back to the 1 star totem, and we have to sell the stone axes back to this 2 star totem. And that's basically the whole concept. You cannot sell the items that you buy from the totem back to that same totem, because they sell them at a discount, so they further discount it if you try to sell it back to them. So I think if you want to try to sell them back, it's like 50% cost. And just to clarify, so no one gets confused, you don't have to make long marches from one totem to the next. You're always going to march to the totem that you're right next to. So you'll see here in this little diagram that you'll buy from one totem, you'll go straight back to your outpost, and then while you're in the outpost, you'll just load up the items that you bought from totem with the 1-star totem, and you will march back to the 2-star totem with those items. Now, once you click on the transactions button, you'll go to a separate screen. In this separate screen, you'll see the buyer and the seller pages. What I've always done so far is I'll go to the seller part first, and I will basically empty out my cart, and they'll buy everything that you have. And remember, if it's in red, that means you're selling it back to them for less than you paid. So you want to make sure that you're not going to sell them anything that they sell there. So once you've emptied out your cart and you've sold everything to them, then you can switch screens over and you can buy what you have to buy. I usually just buy one item, fill up my cart with that one item, and then I head back to my outpost. They give you a limit. They give you a daily limit as far as how much you can actually sell, which is a pretty high limit. I didn't even come close to it before I was done with the whole buying and selling. Once you've made enough money from the commerce, you can go into the clan store, and at the very top of the clan store, you'll see an exchange system where I believe it's 1,200 of the shells for 2,000 clan coins. So there's a little exchange rate that goes on there, and then you can just basically trade in all of the shells that you want to trade in for the appropriate amount of clan coins, and then you can buy things like the shielding and all that with clan coins. And you know, really, I think a good thing that this could do is it could help eliminate certain parts of the game that's dangerous to a lot of the farming players. I know that wolves is a good example. You really need the clan coins from wolves to shield over for the war over the weekend. But a lot of people get damaged doing wolves, either they haven't got accustomed to it yet, or they're in a server that's in civil war and they get attacked. Well, you won't be able to get attacked at the merchant doing this commerce. You can have a shield while you park next to the totem, and once you're inside the totem, you're safe. So it's a much safer way about doing business. And now I'm sure there'll be a lot added to this feature as time goes by. So keep an eye out for any kind of update that might be coming through, and go get rich safely. So commerce in the brutal age. I'm going to see how many shields I can buy. If I have a shield every day for the rest of my life, I may not consider it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Till next time, it's been easy. Take care, everybody.